Boom. We are live. So, excuse me, finish up a jog. So here's my question. Why do I do these things? Why do I do these things? What do? I do what I do. I do these things that I do to lead me to outcomes. Why do you do the things that you do? Do you know why you do the things that you do? Do you know why that you do the beneficial things in your life? Investing your time in your knowledge, going to training webinars, events, picking up books, studying, learning, growing, like trying to grow your business, grow your family, build your body. Like, why do you do those things? So for me, it's like big outcomes and reverse engineer. So we're doing a little time this morning with our family, with our kids. So some weeks we go to church, a lot of weeks we don't, but we we'll sit. I'm gonna say just sit around. We sit and we have like meaningful conversations about God, about life. Like, that's all I want to do is like, I want my kids to have a meaningful relationship with God, not just whatever, some fake, go to church and go through some drill or whatever, some ritual. So in the conversation this morning, what happened at my son's school, my son's in 8th grade, and there was a lecture given to the middle school boys about how you treat others. A couple of the kids, sounds like two of the kids were like making little sexual innuendos, jokes, making fun of like some kid that was special needs, disability. That's not cool. But so what the school did was they spoke and spoke to the masses rather than confronting the few. Like, sounds like there was like 2 or 3 that were doing it. And so I asked my son, my nephews there, like, what's your guiding rules? Like, what do you stand for when it comes to making fun of a kid with disabilities? What do you stand for when it comes to, like, making crude jokes to a girl, like little sexual jokes? Like, where do you stand on that? What do you mean, where do you stand on it? Well, you have to stand for something or you fall for anything. We've heard that. So going back to like, why do I do these things? I just finished a 5-mile jog. It's on my calendar every single week. Every morning I get up at 4 a.m. Typically most mornings. I'll sleep in on Sundays usually. I get up and for 2 to 3 to 4 hours, I journal, I read, I pray, I write, I think. I bust my ass at work. I go to the gym or exercise 6 days of the week, rest 1 day. I do those things because of the outcomes I want to create. So, I urge you to consider like looking at the things that you do and asking yourself, why do I do these things? If you're sitting on Netflix, just spending hours a day on social media, and you're just doing things that aren't productive and they're not getting you anywhere, like, ask yourself, like, just like contemplate, like, look at your calendar, look at your time, and ask yourself, like, why do I do these things? Why do I do them? It's gonna lead you like most likely nowhere if it's just non-productive stuff that you're doing. So as you go through your days, you go through your life, as you look at your business, like, oh my God, just look at your business. Like every now and then, like every 3 to 4 months, like if you just review your processes and things that you're doing, you're gonna find, especially in today's world, there's things that you're probably doing on a daily, weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis that you don't need to do, or you can do them differently. There's things in your life, in your relationship with your spouse, that you're either doing productive things or non-productive things. There's things in your fitness, in your nutrition. There's things in your business. Like, you're either doing things that are productive and leading you somewhere to a desired outcome or result, or they're leading you nowhere. So that is my lesson from that came to me from this jog that I want to share with you guys is like, why do I do these things? Look at what you do. Take a note. Take a snapshot. Take a second and just think about what it is that you're doing and asking yourself, why do I do these things?